Hello everyone, my name is Fizz. I'm your local bearded Minecrafter, and today I'm going to explain a little bit more about repeater locking. Now, some of you might not be very familiar with redstone, but if you've clicked here, obviously you know something about redstone, so I'm going to explain this to you under the guise that you already know about the basics of redstone. Repeater locking is where you can have repeater A, and in this case the one facing into the lamp, can be locked into an on state or an off state irregardless of whether it has power. This is achieved by having another repeater facing into the side, so repeater B facing into the side of repeater A. Now currently we've got repeater A powered, as you can see. We're going to power this repeater. We'll do it with the button, and you can see that there's a black bar that goes across the top. That is an obsidian bar. Now that means that the repeater is currently locked, so I'll show you what that actually means. Because the repeater B is now powered, it's locked this. Now we can set the delay on this repeater still. That's not affected. But what that means is that even though this repeater is no longer powered, repeater A is locked into powered state till such time as release power from repeater B. And there we go. Or we can lock it off, and no matter what we do with it, it won't power. But as soon as it gets power and unlocks, it goes back on. So you might ask, what can you do with this? It's pretty useless, Fizz. Well, in that particular case, it doesn't have a great deal of applications, but it does have a few good ones. Now, I use it on my portcullis gate, which you saw me building in episode 2 of Mobius Craft, and this is more or less the mechanics behind it here. What you can do is take a button press. It runs through the expandable pulse extender here. It's a comparator pulse extender. It's pretty go-to standard, that one. But it decays the signal, and as you can see, it's instantly locked. But the moment that the signal decays enough, it unlocks and sends the pulse, a very quick pulse, through to the circuit. Or in this case, to the lamp. So it's pretty handy. So that's the main mechanic behind my portcullis gate. Or in another application, and there's many applications, you could have a secret hidden lock on the inside of your entrance to your base. We've currently got the door here, and we can operate that any which way we want. And if we're inside our base and we don't want anyone else letting themselves in, then we can lock it. And no matter what they do, they can't open it unless they break the block. And on an honest place, no one's going to do that. Or we can lock it in the open position. So that's some of the uses, and also you can, if you so wish, use it to lock a repeater that opens the door if you have, say, a wall of switches. I'm going to have a demo soon of a password door, combination door. So you could have something like that. 2 switches, one to open the gate and one to lock the gate. And unless you hit the right one, or in my case, multiple ones, then you can't unlock your door. So there's about 3 applications you can use for repeater locking. That's how it works. That's what I did in the episode. Thanks for watching. My name is Fizz. Have a good afternoon.